Standards. Standards are a huge aspect when it comes to governance. They provide a framework for implementing security measures, ensuring that all aspects of an organization's security posture are addressed. In this lesson, we will delve into the standards, focusing on password standards, access control standards, physical security standards, and encryption standards. First, password standards. Password standards are fundamental to any security policy. They dictate the complexity and management of passwords, which are the first line of defense against unauthorized access. Password standards are defined to ensure robustness and resistance against brute force attacks. Password standards often include requirements such as a minimum length of 8 to 12 characters, the use of a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Also, they can enforce regular password changes, typically every 60 to 90 days, and prohibit password reuse for a certain number of iterations. Additionally, standards can emphasize the importance of password management tools and techniques, such as password hashing and salting, to further enhance password security. These tools ensure that even if a password database is compromised, the actual passwords remain secure. Next up, access control standards. Access control standards are another critical aspect of cybersecurity. They determine who has access to what resources within an organization. There are several access control models that you should know about, including discretionary access control, or DAC, mandatory access control, or MAC, and role-based access control, or RBAC. Discretionary access control allows the owner of the information or resource to decide who can access it. Mandatory access control, on the other hand, uses labels or classifications to determine access, often used in government or military settings. Role-based access control assigns access based on roles within an organization, ensuring that users only have access to the resources necessary for their job functions. These standards might also cover the principles of least privilege and separation of duties. The least privilege principle ensures that users only have the minimum levels of access required to perform their duties. Separation of duties prevents any single individual from having complete control over a critical process or system, reducing the risk of insider threats. Then we have physical security standards. Physical security standards, while often overlooked, are just as important as their digital counterparts. These standards cover the physical measures taken to protect an organization's asset and information. Physical security standards include physical security controls like perimeter security such as fences, gates, guards, surveillance systems like CCTV, and access control mechanisms such as biometric scanners and keycards. Additionally, it covers environmental controls such as fire suppression systems, HVAC controls, and power redundancy systems. These standards also emphasize the importance of secure areas for sensitive information or systems, such as server rooms or data centers. These areas should have additional security measures, including stricter access controls and surveillance. Finally, encryption standards. Encryption standards are a cornerstone of data security. They ensure that even if data is intercepted or accessed without authorization, it remains unreadable and secure. Encryption standards, for example, might enforce the use of the Advanced Encryption Standard, or AES, RSA, and the Secure Hash Algorithm 2, or SHA-2. These standards are widely recognized and used in various applications, from encrypting data at risk on storage devices to data in transit over networks. The choice of encryption standard often depends on the specific use and the balance between security and performance. For example, AES is often used for data at rest due to its strong security and efficient performance, while RSA is commonly used for secure communication due to its public key infrastructure nature. So, remember, standards are an important part of an organization's governance framework. These standards include password standards, access control standards, physical security standards, and encryption standards. By adhering to these standards, organizations can ensure a robust and comprehensive approach to their cybersecurity efforts.